Hi, welcome. This is Al, the cartoonist. We're going to do a draw-along cartoon story. Now, get a piece of paper real close, put it horizontal, and you can draw along with me. Here I go. Now, when I start, I use a shape that you're familiar with. I'd say, draw a question mark on its side to the left side of your paper, and then you do that. And then I would start developing his face. Now, I'm going a little speedy right now, so you may not be able to draw along, but it'll show you kind of how I work. Now, you do not know what you're drawing. That is the key. You will as we go along. Now, the little creatures that I draw all have a message. Part of that message is their expression and the story that I narrate. Now, in this case, this little creature didn't know what he was, and so he came to a hill, and he said, "Am I a hill?" And the hill said, "No." The little creature went on, and he walked. He wanted to find himself, so he kept asking everyone that he met, "I look like you. Am I what you are?" Well, that is the challenge of this little creature. We draw his little feet, and he's feeling footprints and wagging his tail. He sees a maple leaf, and he says to the maple leaf, "Am I a leaf?" So we draw a tail up on the end that looks like a leaf. And the leaf said, "No, you're not." But he didn't give up. He kept walking, and as he walked, he probably sang a song. He came to water, and he looked, and he says, "Look, I have waves going over my back. Am I water?" The water said, they're thick." He said, "Oh, okay." He kept walking, and he saw a bird on the shore that had polka dots. So he said, "Bird, am I what you are? I have polka dots too." And the bird said, "I don't think so." He kept on his trek to find out what he was. And eventually, he aged. Now, we offer the person drawing along to do some shading. It adds an artistic note. It gives the person a chance to see more depth in their drawing, and it gives them a chance to let their own imagination grow as the little creature grows. And so we shade here and there, and a little bit of everywhere. Well, in the meantime, he was getting frustrated. "I don't know what I am. I have to find out what I am." So he kept on looking and asking. But then he thought to himself, I have to do this on my own. Now, in his eye, there was a little square. That's called a shine spot. It adds reality to a cartoon. And he looked up, and he curled an eyebrow, and he thought deep thoughts inside. He washed up on the shore, a sandy shore, and came across a worm. And he asked the worm, "What am I?" And the worm said, "You're foolish." He said, "Why?" He said, "You're asking everybody what you are. Just look in the water by the shore." And he did, and he saw what he is. And he realized he was a piece and a part of everyone he met. The worm gave him a magic wand, and on the magic wand was a propeller. And the propeller began to turn. And when it did, the little dinosaur ascended into the air, and he began to see himself in perspective, in destiny. Well, anyway, the music, of course, is playing, and everyone is drawing along, and clouds came. And he said, "Hey, clouds, look, I'll race you." Well, now, clouds like to race. And so they said, "Yeah, we can beat you." The race was on, and they raced across the sky. And as they raced across the sky, other clouds came and joined. It was a merry chase as they raced along, laughing and joking and cutting up. Well, in time, the little dinosaur thought, I've got to go thank the worm. And when he got back, the worm was gone. Oh, thought the little dinosaur, I didn't thank him for telling me and showing me, when suddenly a butterfly appeared. And the little dinosaur said, do I know you? And the butterfly said, well, once I was a worm. Now to this day, the butterfly and the dinosaur and the worm and the clouds fly across the sky, spreading hope and joy and love. Well, that is the end of our story. But for the dinosaur and for you who drew along, it is just the beginning. I am sometimes called the Pencil Man because this is called Pencil Power from the Imagination Workshop. We have a whole lot of cartoons and we can make them fit anything. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I hope we get a chance to do a show for you.